Good morning, friends. Thank you for joining me today as I share with you my summer morning routine as a mom of 4. I'm excited to hang out with you guys today. I've got to be honest and let you know, I don't usually get up super early in the summertime just because we really enjoy the slow mornings and the kind of relaxed routine that is summer around here. So this particular morning, I think I woke up around 6:30, which is probably about 30 minutes earlier than I normally wake up. But when I get up, I usually wash my face, I will brush my hair, and then I drink a ton of water. I try to drink a ton of water before I get my coffee, and that just helps me to be more hydrated throughout the day. On this particular morning, my husband was off for a little while early in the morning, so he got in a few extra snuggles with the 2 little ones before he headed off to work. And that's the beauty of our mornings, is they're usually pretty slow and we get lots of snuggles, and we usually read some books to the little ones and just spend some time together as a family. This morning it was actually like 70 degrees, which is unheard of for here in South Carolina in the summer. So we spent a lot of time outside this morning and spent some time on our little balcony, just enjoying the nice cool air and having some Bible time and just sitting and chatting with each other. I gotta be honest, guys, my garden is on the struggle bus. I've honestly not felt like tending it too much this summer. We have had so much going on. So my vegetables are struggling, but my flowers are flourishing and doing awesome. And we're getting just a few tomatoes. I think we'll probably get 1 crop, and that's probably going to be it for the summer, but we're just going to enjoy what we do get. My husband and I are reading through the Bible chronologically this year. This is our first time doing it chronologically, and it's been so good. I'm a few days behind, so I've got to catch up. But we are enjoying this so much, and we just try to do this every single day. We just read whatever is on the page for that particular day. And so that's what I'm doing this morning, is I'm just reading my chronological Bible, and then I try to spend a little time in prayer if I can find some quiet. I try to usually go off by myself somewhere and get a little bit of quiet prayer time in. But the kiddos were having so much fun playing on the balcony this morning. It just felt so good outside this morning. We were really soaking it in because it's probably going to be back to 100 degrees very soon. So we are soaking it in while we can. My oldest is just opening up the back door of the chicken coop to let the chickens out. We have kind of a bigger run behind the chicken coop that they can roam around in throughout the day. And then my little ones wanted to help me water the plants on the balcony, so that's what we're doing. My herbs are still doing pretty good back here. They need a little bit of TLC. Good job. All right, the kids are getting a special breakfast this morning. Show them, Gabe, what you're having. Lucky Charms. We don't normally buy the sugary cereals, but it was a special occasion. And so they are living their best life this morning. Is it good? Mm-hmm. The next thing I do is make my bed. I try to do this every single morning. And I wanted to share with you guys this blanket that I bought for the bottom of our bed because I've had it for probably several months now and we are loving it. It's such a good lightweight blanket. It has the prettiest texture to it. They have a ton of different colors on Amazon. I have the king size. It's just a really good lightweight blanket for summertime and it is so soft. I think you will love it. It just makes your bed just look so inviting and pretty. So we have just been really enjoying this blanket. Now it's time for my workout. I usually get a workout in about 4 times a week, and so it was time for me to get a good one in today. So I did a leg workout with Beachbody On Demand, which is actually called Body now. And so I love doing at-home workouts. I've been doing them for probably close to 8 years, over 8 years now, and they work really well for me. They're quick, simple, easy. I have everything that I need right there in my bedroom. The kids often join in, and really that's the whole reason I'm doing it, is for them, so that I can be a good example to them, and so I can run around with them and keep up with them, and so I can live to be really, really old and still be able to, pick up my great grandkids. And it also just really helps my mental health and my mood and just helps me feel really good throughout the day. This particular workout had many interruptions, guys. It's not always picture perfect over here. I probably stopped this workout 5 times to do different things for different kids, but that's okay. It got done, and that's what really counts. All done. Can you go put that up? My second born finally decided to wake up on this morning. We are really flexible with wake up times during the summertime, so he takes full advantage of that. And actually, my kids have just started this week their new chores. So we change up their chores about once a year, sometimes twice a year if things are just not working well. But we just changed up their chore charts. So they are learning new chores this week. Even my 3-year-old, he now has a chore chart. And so he has been working on his chores, and everyone is kind of training each other. Like the older ones are training the little ones on how they need to do their chores, and I am training the big kids on how to do their new chores. So it's a week of transition, which is why I love doing this during the summertime, so that they can get their chores down pat before we start back school, because that way they're not having to learn all new chores and all their new school stuff, and it's not quite as overwhelming. So we start doing new chores usually mid-summer, and that works really well for us. But here is my little one checking off his chore chart. He was having a lot of fun with that. Good job, Mike.
Is you doing what you think of?
If you would like to know how we do our chore chart system, I will link the video that I did about that. Nothing has really changed on that very much. We have just moved our chore charts from downstairs to upstairs now, but we still do it all the same, and it works out really well for us. I fixed myself a second cup of coffee, and now it's time for me to get ready for the day. I just put a tiny bit of foundation on, some concealer, some eyebrow pencil, a little bit of eyeshadow, and some mascara, and that is it. That's usually all I do. There are days where I don't even wear any makeup. There are also days where I wear a lot of makeup if it's a day I'm going to be filming in front of the camera or something like that. But usually it's just this quick 5-minute face. I do just like to put myself together a little bit. It just helps me feel better about myself throughout the day and helps me feel like I am ready to show up for my job, which is homemaking, homeschooling, being a mom. And it's just something I like to do for myself every day. After that, it's mama's chore time. So this is when I get busy on things that I need to do, usually before our homeschool day, but obviously it's summertime right now, so I kind of have all day to do things like this, but I still kind of stick to a routine in the mornings, especially with my laundry, because I do a load of laundry every day, so I will just get that going. And then I will work on things like dinner prep. If I have sourdough bread I need to start making for the day, or something I need to put in the crock pot, I will do that. That huge mess behind me is the process of me trying to organize all of our books. It has been quite the task and one of my little summer projects, but if you guys want to see that, let me know below and maybe I'll share that process with you guys. But it has been quite the task to get all of our books organized. Okay, now my older two are still working on chores, and we do have a little bit of a summer school schedule, so if you want to see that, I'll link that video right here for you guys. But basically, they have to do a little bit of handwriting and reading every day, so that's what my oldest was working on. And then since my second-born woke up a little late, he is still working on his chores, and he has a new chore this year, which includes him cleaning his and his brother's bathroom. So that is what he's doing right here. I'm kind of training him on how to do that, how to clean a toilet. That's one of those life skills that every kid needs to know. So he is getting a lesson in that this morning, and then he's going to work on his handwriting and reading after that.
Under the bed.
Yeah, you've been missing those, haven't you?
Yeah, teach one's name. These are like animals. This one's rainbow because it has rainbow blue and rainbow teeth.
Yeah. I've been doing intermittent fasting, so I had my breakfast a little bit later than everyone, and I just put in some almond milk, some banana, strawberries, spinach, chia seeds, and some protein powder, and that was my breakfast for the morning. It was so delicious, especially on this nice, cool morning. We had neighbors coming over to play outside with us, so we had a fun morning playing with them. And that is my morning routine, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed sharing it with you, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel before you head out and give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys back here next week. Thanks for watching, friends.